Oh, Linda, I'm so glad that I caught you. We really need to talk. We have.
I was just heading out for a coffee.
You know what? But I really need to talk to you. The governor's coming on Friday,
I sent you a status report last night. You asked for it yesterday.
But you know what? I really need to make sure this. And we also have the grants that are due on Friday. And I want to make sure because it's really important for this project that we're doing that those are submitted.
Yeah, got it covered. I mean, yesterday you asked about all this, and I sent you an email last night.
I really need to talk to you. I really wanted to make sure that we've got this.
I'll be right back.
Also, we've got the.
I'm just going to go out and.
I really need to talk because I'm not. This is really important.
I haven't had a break this morning, and I really want to go get a cup of coffee.
But I really need to make sure. And also, you know that the appraisals are due next week, right?
That's new. You didn't tell me about the appraisals.
Yeah, the appraisals are due next Wednesday. We need to make sure we got all of this done.
Was that more important than the governor?
Well, we need to talk about this. This is why I'm glad I caught you.
So, Linda, let's take a moment, and I'm going to coach you into center. I'd like you to start by aligning your posture, feeling that nice long spine, and sensing your head, heart, and belly stacked up on one another. And then a nice long exhale. Let your breath flow down through your legs into the earth. Nice. And then that sense of the field or the presence that we talk about. You can sense it behind you, left and right, above and below. And the feeling is that you want to feel the sense of the field and your breath and forget the content of what just happened, what you just said. See if you can relax your jaw and shoulders just a little bit more. And ask yourself, what would it be like if there was a little more generosity in your being? Let yourself just wonder about that. Okay. Now what I'd like you to do is just speak to what you feel is the essential point, the most important parts of what you needed to say back to Anna when she confronted you.
That I wanted to take a break and that I'd sit down with her in 15 minutes. And go over all the status.
Okay. So let's just stay with it for a moment more. Is there something else that you'd like to speak to her about in terms of what you feel is
I'm also on top of it.
And
I'm very competent. I can get the work done.
Yeah. And then let's just go one more level. If you can include a little larger picture in terms of her and the business and yourself, just a little bit bigger picture. What's the essential part of that whole picture? Her needs, the business's needs, your needs. How can you speak to that?
If I have clear priorities, I can get the work done.
Nice. What would you like to say to Anna from this place?
That I'm listening to her, and that she can trust me to get the work done.
Nice. Great. Thank you.
Thank you. That was helpful.
So I'm just curious if you could report a little bit your experience of what it was like to make that shift and the different levels of the shift that I coached you with.
Yeah. Well, I felt much calmer before I was off for my coffee, and I felt stopped in my tracks. And once I got into center, I felt like I could have a conversation much easier, and I could have more compassion for Anna and what her pressures.
Nice. Did you also feel that you were able to perform your tasks with a little more ease and a little less stress?
And I didn't feel as, thinking back about the new request for performance reviews, I felt like I could handle that too as well.
Nice. Great, thank you.
Thank you.
So let's start with aligning your posture just a little bit more, that sense of length in the head, heart, and belly. And the center's lined up nice. And then that awareness of your field, whether it's a texture or a color, settling into the presence that surrounds you. And the weight of your jaw and shoulders with gravity, just letting gravity have them. Nice. And as you know, the sense is that you want to be more interested in these qualities and experiences than the content that you just exchanged. And let's ask, what would it be like if there was just a little more generosity in your being? What would that feel like? All right. And then see if you can bring to mind the tasks that you were so concerned about. And what is the essential points of that task? How would you relay it to Linda now?
Really different.
Okay, go ahead and speak the way you might speak to her from center.
I'm really concerned. I can feel that I'm really scared because there's a lot of things that are happening that are really important to the future of our business. And I just need a status on what's going on. I really trust you, and it's not you, it's more of my own fear. And the governor coming is really important to me, and so just appease me for a couple minutes and give me a status, yeah.
Good. So let's take it one more level. And then how would you speak to that same task from the point of view of the larger sense of including the business and the governor and Linda? Can you see it in a little bit bigger picture and speak to what you think are the essential points of the larger picture of this, rather than how it'll reflect on you?
Yeah, really for the sake of the business, this governor meeting is really our most important. And I'd really like us to put our energy there. The appraisals we can hold on, that's not as important. And I really trust your competency on the others, but let's really just put our energy here. This is where I feel like we really need to put our attention.
Okay, and let's just go one more layer. What is it that you'd like the governor to experience if he was to experience your business or your interaction?
Just the care that we put into our business and the care that our clients get. That really, the clients who do work here, like he'd be really safe investing his money here.
And so does that mean that the people who work together would want the same kind of care?
Yeah, like there's just a lot of care here, and it really fosters not only through our business who we are, but then all the people who come and interact with us. Yeah, so it's really a place of safety and care.
So based on that, how would you want to speak to Linda?
I just really want to make sure that we put a lot of care into this, and that's what's reflected. Yeah.
Nice. So I'm curious about your sense of what that was, the shift, what that was like for you, what you noticed about that.
Night and day. When I was approaching Linda before, I could just feel all my panic, the fear of me, the fear of it not going well. And when I come to center, it's really going, oh, I really have a strong partner here. Linda's really competent, and she really does care, and I can trust that. And I really got to what needed to have happen, and the rest could just fall away.
Nice.
Yeah, like it still was there, but it wasn't what I was acting from.
So do you think this would be a more skillful way to...
Yeah, just a little bit. I think that Linda would probably want to work with me a lot longer, and I think what would be reflected to the governor, I'd really be able to achieve. Whereas before, I think that my fear would be so strong that that's what would get expressed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. I was really appreciative. Yeah, I like living this way a lot more.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.